Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video over here on the channel by the name of Lee is Chill. Last week we touched on a new Tokyo Ghoul game that seemed rather special. It was a CN based game called Tokyo Ghoul Legend of the Red Eyes, and today we're arguably here to start something even more special. Today I'm here to show you guys the new project by the data miner that was for the old Reinvoke days and Dark War and War Age. Kevin Chatmajo, of which is the data miner that used to participate in the community quite often, has now started developing a visual novel type game alongside a gacha that uses some of the assets from the other games that haven't made it this far, and instead recycled them into something that is genuinely really interesting and could feature a lot of depth. And so today what we're going to go ahead and do is show off the new game, Tokyo Ghoul visual novel. So let's go ahead and get to it. Now, the game is in very early beta stages. If you want to follow Kevin over on Twitter, you could probably hop into the Discord as well as participate in the development process of this game. Definitely really excited to see where it goes. But we'll start with our team. Basically what I'm going to be doing is showing off what is available in the game so far. So we got team, story, and gacha pretty much. Events and market aren't buttons that are accessible just yet. And so we'll just start taking a look at this from this menu here. So you can see here, there's a couple of standout things. So you can see like the Nishiki and the Jacket Kaneki that were SRs from Reinvoke, as well as Rio, which is the jail person. But on the bottom, there are the two custom characters you could use in the original drop of Reinvoke. The girl version and then the CCG guy version. And honestly, pretty cool. These were retired when Reinvoke had the renewal to go into Re, and so we never actually got the chance to play with girls like this. You could completely customize them. You can also check out their skills if you wanted to. And they all have leader skills that feature alongside it. Actually, the SSRs here will be a little bit stronger. And the typings like Bikaku and Rinkaku and Kukaku, or Kokaku, Kokaku, Bikaku, Ukaku, and Rinkaku are all the typings that you use to fight enemies. So naturally, we got a leader skill here, damage dealt to weakness, which means blue beats red pretty much, I believe. No, wait. Technically, if it goes down, the list would be different here. For 8 seconds, 50% damage to Bikaku users. Interesting. All right, we'll go and take a look at this. We're gonna hop into a story stage here. As far as I know, it's only the one ward for the moment. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and hop into the B version of this quest and show off what the gameplay is supposed to be like. And we'll kind of talk about what sort of depth this game could end up having. So you can see here, it says deck 20 on the side. So since I have 3, I can actually use a skill with Nishiki. Unfortunately, his skill pop doesn't happen just yet. But typically you're trying to get 3 of the same character or more to be able to release skills to do extra damage in a turn. And because it's an active time battle type of game, the attack increases that happen along the way are things you're trying to prioritize. So you want to attack buff and then pop like the Nishiki skill after that, and kind of build around that in general. I find active time battle to be very stressful sometimes. And of course, when you run out of things on your deck, you end up just kind of taking damage for a little while. That's fine. We'll go ahead and pop Nishiki's skill here. Yeah, and because Bikaku's better when that happens, it's better to use her because Nishiki buffs Bikaku's. We'll pop this. So it's a pretty cool concept. I get really stressed out trying to play active time battles because I feel like anytime I'm not taking an action, I'm losing. Which is untrue. In Final Fantasy, you're not losing just because you don't take your turn, obviously. You can wait a little bit for when they attack so you can actually focus on it. But conceptually, because there's 5 different slots and they could enable it, we'll just go ahead and hop into this again. Obviously, I can't do A just yet, so I want to do another one of B. I just want to show this off one more time. This game, the main depth will probably come from like understanding what your team is able to buff at the same time and trying to stack those buffs to like an insane degree so you can one-shot on a turn. And obviously, if you just focus on getting 5 of the same character, I believe the skill gets strong. I don't know if it actually gets stronger. Let's see if it pops all of the Nishikis here. No, it only used the 3. So yeah, it looks like it doesn't actually affect it. It's always going to be 3 of the Nishiki. Which means they could add it so that skills use 4 of the character's icon. They could make it so that like a character needs certain things to be able to pop their skill as well. And so definitely this game is in the really early stages of development. Obviously, there's a lot of things that could be touched on, could be improved on. But as a foundation, I do think that this style of gameplay has a lot more opportunity of like depth than something like Black Clover Infinite Nights, for example, or like One Piece Thousand Storm. A lot of the time you're just kind of watching them play for you, which I like. I like being able to have a little bit of extra mechanics that make you have to understand your team properly. But okay, since we're still here, as you can see, it's mostly just team. You can upgrade characters and get them all maxed out. Every character has their own features. But currently on the game, it's only a test gacha, and so you don't actually need currency / Kaku or Haka to be able to pull. So we're gonna go ahead and do some pulls until we get Toka SSR. So I would like to go ahead and use her inside some battles here. So I went for 1 SSR in the test gacha, which was Nishiki originally, but I wanted to save this for the actual recording, so I figured it'd be fun. I can see I'm getting a lot of Rio. I also think that it's very possible to have a dupe-centric system in this style, but for Reinvoke, every single dupe improved the skill level of the character. And so most characters, if you were going to use them, needed to be fully maxed out pretty much. We'll see if that's going to be a plan here. I'd be curious about it for sure. As you can see, we're on the like title screen of the original Tokyo Ghoul from the opening. It sounds a little crunchy, but I think it's because of my recording. It's not actually the game itself. I had the same issue when I was recording One Piece Bounty Rush earlier. All right, so unfortunately we got 1 SR in that whole pull. Here, SSR, come on home. This is so funny. Why am I over Mogan's head? I just realized. Am I the Mogan? Am I the one drinking my coffee? Actually, yeah. I have coffee right here. There you go. How about that? God, Jobber Gunman is like the most lame character in the world. I actually don't fully know what SSRs are available except for Toka. I think there is a CCG one though, because the mechanics are different between ghouls and CCGs. CCGs have to equip attachments, for example, like the original Reinvoke release. So it's curious. But here, if we don't get her inside this one, I might just skip forward until we get her in one of the next multis. I'm really curious. I want to see her. I wonder what Toka they chose. So I know the Toka exists, but I don't know if it's like the red Toka art from Reinvoke. I don't know what. So let's see. I don't know if there's a separate animation for when it's an SSR as well. This looks no different though. Let's see. You know, you don't realize just how important a skip button is in a game like this until you're sitting through a multi where it like shows you everything. And you learn about Carnival Q or, you know, Goki, right? That's how it goes. That's why Legends is so good, because every single multi it's like, oh, nothing, skip. Jacket. Aren't you in a frenzy? If you were, you'd be an SSR. This is cursed. Oh, let's go! Oh my god. I've been pulling for like 20 minutes and literally nothing has fucking popped up on the screen that was SSR. And so I was literally scrolling through fucking Reddit while I was doing this. And so I looked over and I was like, oh hey, the literal thing I've been waiting for this whole goddamn time. Let's go. Okay. So yeah, obviously the rates are fairly low, unfortunately. 3%, if even that. unfortunately hurts sometimes. But as time goes on, more SRs will be added to the game. More SSRs that are part of the pool will be added, so hopefully that'll kind of improve the rates and stuff. But our main goal, and the reason we were here today in the first place, is for her. I believe this is actually the Dark Toka from Reinvoke. She's also part of the group's family, Kirishima family, and student, and her leader skill focuses on damage by skill. Interesting. So she has the Yukaku attack buff that the Nishiki also has, but her leader skill focuses on everybody. That's not bad. All right, let's go ahead and slap her on a team right now, and we'll go ahead and rock on through. You can see here, a lot of shit happened. I can't even scroll fast enough to be able to get to the bottom. Here, one sec. There we go. Alrighty, you can also see here, RCCG has a Quinque equipped. I didn't get anything above R. I don't think there is anything above R in the game just yet. And so we'll just leave that like that for now. But let's go ahead and hop into the B quest again and go ahead and pop the skill of Toka. Now, because the SSRs are on separate teams, the Bikaku and the Ukaku, I don't think they'll synergize together very well. But we'll just go ahead and see how it goes. It seems both SSRs have the issue right now where the actual thing doesn't pop up properly. That's just how it goes. I'm sure it'll be fixed by the future of this game. But yeah, let's go ahead and rock on through. I'm just gonna spam the middle until we get an SSR. You ready? Oh wait, no. I actually can't. I just gotta do that. Yeah, we had more attack time, but I wasn't gonna be able to reload until the full deck was back, so that's how it goes. I can pop a skill here. It'd be kind of nice to be able to tell the health bars of both characters you're fighting instead of just having it pop up, but it's okay. We won for now. Good stuff. I do think also having these skills used after you complete it kind of helps, because if you have that, that means that when there's quests that require you to do less than a certain amount of skills, you can tell. So, good addition. I like that. For now, though, I'm going to keep an eye out on this game for the developments in the future and anything that's added to the game. And of course, we'll go ahead and come on back. Ideally, I'd like to try and get Kevin on an episode like this so we can chat about things in the future of this game, but we'll see how that ends up going. For now, thank you for watching. This is a community Tokyo Ghoul based project, and so be sure to support it, join the Discord, hop over to the Twitter that Kevin is developing on to go ahead and check it out, and look forward to the future of a wonderful game made by this wonderful community. Thank you, everybody. See you guys later. Bye.